What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all having a great day today. Hope you're all doing well. Got another top 10 video for you. Yeah, this one should be interesting. Most toxic substances in the world that will grant you a ticket to the afterlife. Woohoo! So this should be interesting. Oh, and also, everybody meet SJ. SJ could either be a permanent name, if we all like it, or it could be a temporary name. SJ was handmade by Judy, or you will see her in the comments as Lynn. So, everybody welcome SJ. Is this not absolutely amazing? Let me make sure that I'm actually putting SJ in camera view here. Look at this little guy. She did such an incredible job. Like, what? SJ is obviously Slappy Jr., if you're new around here, you know. But look at that. I mean, come on. Judy, thank you so much. Has a little pin on it that says Emotional Support Unicorn. I love it. I absolutely love it. So, Slappy has been retired to the shelf. I'm sure we'll occasionally need the full helmet, but I got my little buddy right here for, you know, when singers get out of hand, or I suppose when videos about toxic substances scare me to a point of needing emotional support. SJ, right there. Thank you, Judy. I absolutely love it. It's super incredible. All right. Subscribe if you're new. Throw a like on it. Blah, 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 blah.
You ever see a berry outside, you want to eat it? Don't. This is why. Welcome back to Most Amazing Top 10. Here are the top 10 most toxic substances in the world that will grant you a ticket to the afterlife. Don't touch or eat these. Let's do it. Kicking off the list at number 10, Blister beetle. Great name right off the bat. Sounds like a DC Comics supervillain. Blister beetle. Ugh. These little guys are coated in cantharidin. Back in the day, medical experts would use cantharidin to induce blisters. That was a common remedy. Painful, of course, but quite common. Blister beetles are...
What? A remedy for what? Induce blisters for... To like harvest pus or something? What are we doing? What are we doing, humans?
Are tiny and they often sport a metallic green or blue wing cover. They look great, but you don't want to touch these guys. If a bird tries to eat one of these,
I wouldn't. You don't have to tell me twice. That one in the middle, I ain't touching that. Nope. The other ones, I think I probably have touched them. I don't know.
It's gonna get ugly pretty quick. That beetle will not stay down. That beetle will come right back up immediately and then continue on his beetle way. On the outside, cantharidin causes a dermatitis reaction. And if you accidentally eat one of these, just like that bird, it's most likely gonna be your last meal. Yeah, don't eat bugs, period. Let's move on. Number 9, Tarantula hawk wasp. Okay, there's another name. Remember?
Tarantula hawk wasp. Oh my... What?
Remember when we had to worry about killer wasps for like 3 months? Is that still a threat? Are they still out there? Is that a false alarm? Can we get some follow-up, please? Well, here's a wasp that you definitely want to avoid. I'll tell you this one for free. The Tarantula hawk wasp. As if its name wasn't horrifying enough, let's talk about it. These wasps are so huge, for starters. They have bright orange wings, long legs. Their bodies reach about 2 inches long, which is horrible already. And they're found all over the world, except for Europe. So if you live...
Why did I pause it? Why?
There. Nice. Must be nice. No giant wasps to worry about. No.
How do people have those stupid things as pets? Like, I'm not even scared of spiders. And that thing, it's just wrong. Like, it's furry and it's like a bear with a bunch of legs and eyes. And I don't like it, people. Gah!
No Tony Hawk wasps, so they're gonna come in and bite you. They're most commonly found in the Grand Canyon, believe it or not. Yep, they just hang out there and eat tarantulas. Great, that's the worst thing I've ever heard. It has one of the worst stings on the planet. Its pain was described as instantly debilitating. See, bullet ant stings, they can last 24 hours and they suck. These ones, they only last 5 minutes. But it's ranked as the highest on the pain index. So I have to ask, would you rather have the worst pain for 5 minutes or just a really, really bad pain for 24 hours? Chris?
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Yeah, it's gonna be 5 minutes. But still no. I pick no. D, none of the above.
Me too. Just get it done with, you know? I don't want to wait like hour 6. I'd be like, oh, please, this sucks. Number 8, arsenic. The deadly poison that supposedly took out George III of England and Napoleon Dynamite. What happened? What were they doing? Were they sniffing around? What are they doing? What is arsenic and why have we all heard about this before? Well, arsenic is incredibly toxic in its inorganic form. Arsenic is a natural component in the ground, so it causes contaminated water, which leads to arsenic poisoning. So most of the time you'll develop skin cancer from it. Arsenic has an LD50 around 13 milligrams. The Agency for Toxic Substances and Disease Registry has arsenic on its priority list of hazardous substances still. It's still a top dog, it's still a problem. Exposure to toxic metals is a common problem we're still facing today. We're not out of the woods yet, so had to throw it on this list. It sounds old though, right? It's like, oh, arsenic and old lace. Nope, very real. King George III's like, I can tell you, it's real. Number 7.
Well, he can't though. He can't tell you anything, as far as I know, unless you have like some ability.
Indian red scorpion. Scorpions are extremely underrated. These things are like lobsters mixed with snakes, mixed with spiders, just packed full of venom. It's actually horrible. I'm glad I've never seen one in real life. Even in
I just can't deal with this. I don't know why they exist in the same realm that I exist. That's not fair, you know? Just
a zoo or anything. I've never seen a scorpion. I just realized that. Wow, okay. Indian red scorpions are of course found in India, and they're also found in Nepal, Sri Lanka, Pakistan. They're the most venomous out of the entire scorpion species. The fatality rate is around 40% if you get hit by one of these. So even if you don't die, it's gonna suck. I don't know how else to say that. You'll know if it's an Indian red scorpion because you'll start to sweat like crazy right off the bat. You'll start throwing up, you'll start convulsing, and most likely your body will immediately shut down. It's all
oh my god. Okay. All right.
physical stuff. You'll pass out, so maybe you won't know if you get bit. Their venom is also on the science side. Yeah, scientists are trying to figure out a way to fight cancer with it, so we don't hate them completely. You know, we're like, hey, stop it, but come here. What are you doing? Let me study you. Don't bite me, but let me see your Number 6. Black Widow. Another scary bum. Another natural scary bum you want to avoid. We've all heard about this one at some point, but just how bad is the Black Widow? Like, will you die? Yeah, probably. The Black Widow is not only extremely painful, but it's also incredibly toxic. At first, you won't even feel anything. You might think you were hit by a mosquito, if that. There'll be slight irritation on the skin, nothing too bad, nothing like the red scorpion. You won't notice at first. But then an hour goes by, you'll start to be confused, you'll be dizzy, you'll be nauseous, your breathing will become difficult, all because of this little thing right here. And her little butt, her little evil butt. See, male Black Widows are much smaller and contain much less venom than the female. Yeah, see, ladies are bad, Chris. They're bad news. A fact that you may have heard already, but I have to mention it, of course, is that the female Black Widow will actually begin eating the male while they're doing their, you know, spider mating thing. Could you imagine that? How, like, I trusted you, and now you're eating me? Get out of here. This event, this horrible event, is called Lactrodectus mirabilis. Yeah, it sounds like a Harry Potter dark magic spell. It's when you know, little midnight snack. Number 5, the hooded pitohui. I bet you didn't expect a bird
Little Netflix and kill. Yeah, well, super.
to be on this list. Yeah, too busy looking down. Now we gotta look up too. I already don't like birds. This is so scary. The hooded pitohui sounds mysterious. Why is he wearing a hood? He's wearing a hood because he lives in the rainforest. That's why, of course. These little guys, I'll admit, they're pretty cute. They have an orange-red chest with a dark black head. They're beautiful birds that are found mainly on the island of New Guinea. Now, some say this bird is scary looking. I mean, I think that's just to negate people from going towards them. I disagree, it's a cute bird, but you should still avoid the hooded pitohui. If you see these things, just honestly duck. I don't know what to do. Duck, hide. Its skin and feathers are covered in a neurotoxin called homobatrachotoxin. If this bird landed on your shoulder and started to whisper secrets in your ear, I mean, sure, you're gonna feel like a Disney princess for a hot minute, but eventually those toxins will start to cause numbness, even just skin contact. These birds are literally taking baths in radioactive puddles. Their neurotoxins come from the beetles that they eat. And you know which beetles I'm talking about, right? You're too good. Number 4, comb stars. Ocean life.
What is this? What is this? What in the finding chemo is this?
Is the scariest thing out there. We're talking about beetles and birds. Yeah, let's look into the sea. This is a nightmare already by itself. We have no idea what's in our oceans. We discover some crazy fascinating fish every year. Some deep sea fish with bioluminescence, like a glowing shark. We have a new glowing shark. How amazing is that? Some are small but mighty.
Zero. It's zero amazing. Zero.
Natural predators, like the comb star, for example. The comb star is a starfish that contains tetrodotoxin. It's this deadly neurotoxin that can cause paralysis. Imagine having this guy in Finding Nemo. That'd be a quick movie. Per every gram of comb star flesh, there's enough toxin to take out 500 mice. So if you have 500 mice, don't let this guy in your house. Also, what do you do for a living? Number 3, ricin. This deadly chemical can be found in the seeds of castor oil plants. It looks jarringly similar to table salt. That's the biggest ha about this. And an extremely small amount can take you out. It was also the biggest villain in Breaking Bad, really. He sat there silently for seasons at a time, just waiting for his moment. They also come from castor beans, but unlike toxic plants, you aren't gonna run into any ricin in the wild. You know, there's more steps that need to be done before you accidentally poison yourself in mere minutes, so don't worry too much. Once consumed, ricin enters your cells and then prevents them from making the proteins that they need. That's bad news. You're pretty much toast at that point. Depending on if you inhale, ingest, or inject it, the results may vary. Either way though, it's not gonna feel good. Georgy Markov, he got taken out by a ricin attack back in 1978. It was a small pellet. He had no clue. It's horrible. So deadly. Number 2, the blue-ringed octopus. You can look, but you most certainly should not touch. In fact, don't even look at this one. I take that back. If you see this thing, you're already too close. Swim away. Get out of there, man. The blue-ringed octopus is commonly found in the waters of Australia and Japan, and sometimes they're not even in the water. Yeah, how fun is that?
Zero fun. Zero. Again, lots of zeros.
Surprise. If need be, these little guys can walk over rocks into another part of the ocean to avoid danger.
Like, it's so beautiful, but also, why? Why? Oh, why?
Otherwise, they use their tentacles to walk along the ocean floor, which is so alien by itself. They're also believed to be the only other species that dreams. Of course, changing colors while they do so to make them look even more dazzling. The blue-ringed octopus is lethal enough to take out 26 adults with an attack. 26.
I'm gonna have a panic attack. What the heck?
They're filled with 2 different types of venom in case one was too boring for you. The first can kill their prey, while the other can be used as a defense. Either way, this toxin is bad news. They don't get very large too, so watch your toes next time you're walking in #paradise. Number 1, poison dart frog. I say
We couldn't leave the froggies off the list, huh? You know, Saucey Mom and I have never done a honeymoon. And I'm really torn as to where I want that to be. You know, it's so beautiful. Look at how clear the water is. It's so warm. Do you know what else enjoys warm ocean water? All the bad things love warm ocean water. Everybody's like, oh, Maine, you can't even swim in the ocean. Yeah, you can. And guess what else you can do? Not be terrified of you losing your life that particular afternoon. Yeah, I'll take my 40-degree water every day, all day.
Save the cutest for last. Yeah, you'd never expect this little guy to be the absolute deadliest frog on the planet. But look at that smile. He's hiding something. You can just tell. Frogs look so mysterious. They're always so wet and
That A+ on the frog face. Look at this guy.
That's the sound they're making. If it's named didn't tip you off already, the poison dart frog is one of the deadliest animals on Earth. Its shiny yellow skin will certainly attract the eye, but if you decide to, catch one of these slippery boys, its poison will, you're absolutely done. Its poison can kill many, many, many adults. Indigenous hunters figured this out early and they coated the tips of their arrows or darts in this exact toxin. They would just grab a frog and be like, thank you, see ya. He's like, it's part of the war, he's helping. The toxin created here is called
Like, look at this thing. I wouldn't pick that up. It doesn't even know what color it wants to be. You're going to trust it with your life? No. Absolutely not.
called batrotoxin. Another animal that has it was the hooded pitohui. Yeah. So many animals have this. I'm always like hiding them from you and then pulling them out later. There's literally poison everywhere. Thanks for watching. That's a good time right there. Those are the top 10 most toxic substances in the world that will grant you a ticket to the afterlife. I've been Taylor McWaters. If you want to see more of these horrible, horrible things, comment down below. I'll return. We'll talk. Let's do it. Bye.
Oh, brother. I'm never going outside again.
Here are the top 10. This is a handful. Blister beaters? That sounded dumb. On the outside, cantharidin causes some shit. Cantharidin. Don't eat any beetles, Amanda. Never eat beetles. You don't want
Why are
this.
you talking about beetles? Last time I came in, you were talking about ants.
I'm the ant and beetle guy, apparently.
This is, alright, what channel is this?
This is top 10 Beetlejuice. This is gonna be great.
Okay.
Yeah, top 10 insects would be sweet.
We should do that channel. That's a free suggestion.
That'd be pretty sweet. And then Jen never edits it, ever. Or else she'll quit. She'll be like, nope, this is gross. It's all a bunch of frogs with holes in their backs. Okay, sorry, can I back up a little bit? I just wanna have a smoother, that's kind of fun though, we can put that in, it's definitely fun.
Okay.
Yeah, no way, dude. Like lunch, you can't eat lunch. Different drink.
I'm trying to enjoy some good food and day like that. Just,
No. Even if it was really good, like, even if it was spaghetti, I'd be like, no, I can't do it. And I f***ing love spaghetti. Number 8. For the
Love the transition game.
weird transition. I love then arsenic. Oh god. Number 8, arsenic. Like so spitty from the orange. I'm like, oh, I'm hydrated now. Like, ugh. There's so many S's in that sentence. Yo, that Polar Express guy better shut his mouth over there. The fatality rate, fatalities. I sound like Donald Trump. I'm like, so deadly. The deadliest one. Horrible. Number 2. So,
Just so you all know, okay? Just so you all know, this is every YouTuber that you watch. Most of us just don't have another person to talk it through with. We talk it through with our camera or our imaginary friends. This is my life right here. Yep. I do this, I don't even know how many times. Once I get in a groove, I can just kind of go, and go. But some days, woo-wee, finding that groove, yeah, it's not always fun.
so hydrated. Too hydrated. All the fizz is like, oh god. Just a ghost, that's all good. I saved the cutest, just 9 cops come in. I'm like, wait.
He is very funny though. I love that kid. Guy, kid, man, dude, boy, gentleman, lad. You call him whatever you want to call him. That was good. I'm never going outside again, but hey, it's not really that big of a deal. I get everything I need, right? Send Saucey Mom to the store for anything that might come up. It'll be alright. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that, because I feel like I need a shower and check my room, under my bed, and things of that nature. Also, screw nature. You guys have a great rest of your night. Take care of yourselves and each other. Stay safe out there, everybody. Peace out. Saucey fam.